Anyway, while I was browsing the somewhat depressing looking Steam new and trending page, I stumbled upon this little drumming game. Now, I know a thing or two about drumming, having played in quite a few failed music projects involving experimental stuff that only Yoko Ono's fanbase would appreciate. So here's the deal about the game. You've only got two modes. The Drum Maestro mode, where you'll play on a somewhat realistic drum set, and the Rhythm Rush mode, where you'll use hammers to play 4 little drums. In short, the first mode plays somewhat like Guitar Hero, and the Rush mode is like Beat Saber but with drums. The controls feel responsive, and the tracking works great on my Quest 3, even in low light conditions. Unlike Guitar Hero, if you miss a note, it will still play the drum sound, which is good for lazy drummers like me, who never learn any fills or beats but just improvise all the time. It's just too boring to play the same stuff over and over again. Now the track selection for the Maestro mode is not too impressive, and the tracks themselves are more suited for playing in the background of power tool reviews. But the rhythm mode takes it to another level. It's like why the fuck am I saying Nike? It's like night and day! The tracks themselves are awesome. They're fun to listen to and play along with. The graphics and UI are pretty simple, which is both good and bad. The upside is that it's not distracting, allowing you to focus on chasing down that high score. However, the downside is that it can be a bit dull. In Guitar Hero, I remember there was a whole concert going on in the background with awesome music that gave you chills. You really felt immersed, spending countless hours having fun. The Rhythm Rush mode, as I mentioned before, is essentially a Beat Saber clone with drums. Now, everybody loves Beat Saber, but it's just not my cuppa. However, this game offers a similar experience but on drums with hammers, and I can relate to that. Before you dive into the songs, keep in mind that this mode can be quite challenging compared to the lame Maestro mode. So I would advise you to make some adjustments to your hammer lengths and seat position. The good thing is that all these options are easily accessible and not tucked away in the abyss of the UI, like old man's pantaloons in his crack. Personally, I prefer using shorter hammers and keeping the drums close. Higher levels will be less forgiving, as there's a limit on the number of mistakes you can make. Make too many mistakes, and the whole gig is over! But it's fun, and seeing the high scores of other people makes you want to come back and be the best. So to sum it up, I'd say that if you're looking for the old school Guitar Hero experience, then look elsewhere. It doesn't have a good track selection, and the visuals are not that appealing. However, if you're more into a good arcade Beat Saber fun, then look no further. The tracks in the Rhythm Rush mode are really good, and the gameplay will keep you focused on overcoming the challenges. I'm sorry that I don't sound as crisp today, because I've caught some stupid virus. Anyway, the shout out goes to my band from 15 years ago. I'm just a random motherfucker making shitty videos online. If you like this shit, hit that like and subscribe button.